Just so you know, I'm recording it. Okay. So this program is really about making, like, obviously it's called the Shift Shop. So it's like about making a shift mentally. It's about making a shift physically. And that's the focus of it. It is a transformation program. And the reason I tell you that and kind of stress it is because it does have a very specific eating plan that goes with it. And I just want you to know it's part of the transformative aspect of the program. So you'll eventually go back to a maintenance plan, if that makes sense, okay? But it is a very good eating plan. It has really good recipes with it. I know Erin's going to talk a little bit more about the food, and I know some of you, or most of you, all of you, I don't know. Hopefully you've all had a chance to go through the nutrition guide and look at some of the recipes. Because, guys, I have made so many of them. So if you need any recommendations from it, like, I almost exclusively have been cooking from that when I do Shift Shop because they're so good. And my family likes them. And what I do for my family is I usually just add a carb for them. Like, I just add like a pouch of brown rice and quinoa or something simple so that I can still eat what I need to eat, and then they get to enjoy everything else without not getting their carbs or whatever. So, okay. So I'm going to go back a little bit. So the mindset shift is super, super important because if we don't train our mind to think of food as fuel, then it's going to be hard. It's harder to eat healthy, especially like I have some emotional eating tendencies. You know, if I'm happy, I eat. If I'm sad, I eat. Like, that's my tendencies. I have to like really think about what I'm doing. Like, am I really hungry? Why am I eating this? And this program is very helpful for that. And so as far as the workouts go, I think most of you have got yours in today. It starts you out, if you're all starting with round 1, which I think everyone on here is. Erin and I are on round 2, but round 1, it starts with 25-minute workout. And you basically, you have the most carbs you're going to have in this program the first week, and the shorter workouts in the first week. And then the second week, you're going to up the workouts 10 minutes. And then the rest, you're going to like cut back on the starchy carbs a little bit more. And then you're going to increase the veggies that week. Some of you might increase proteins depending on which plan that you're on. And Erin will tell you how to figure that out. And then week 3, the workouts go up to the 45 minutes and you eliminate the starchy carbs totally in week 4. But you do increase the proteins and the veggies, okay? So you're never, ever intended to starve or feel like you're starving, okay? I want to make that very, very clear. So if you ever are, like, super hungry and you know you're legit hungry, then eat another protein or eat another veggie. Like, don't just be like, I'm starving. This is a, this meal plan sucks or whatever. Like, you need to fuel your body. And if you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't go eat cake and cookies or whatever. Like, smart choices. And if you need help with that, you can always ask us. So, okay, I'm going to kind of let Erin finish the rest because we want it to be pretty short, and then you guys have time for questions, okay? So I'll let Erin talk a little more about the food.
Okay, so I was having technical difficulties like the whole time you were talking, so I don't even know what you said.
That's okay. But basically, I mean, this is kind of what we talked about earlier. So then if you just want to talk about the plans and like where you find them and
Perfect. So to access the Shift Shop program materials, it's going to be on your bod. I don't know how you'll access that, probably a computer. There is an app for your phone too. I use that often, the bod app, which is free to download. And all you'll do is click on Shift Shop, and then it'll say program materials right underneath there, under the picture for the Shift Shop. And then if you click on program materials, it has a whole bunch of resources for you. Quick start guide, which kind of tells you how to take your measurements. Maybe that's not where it is. I can't remember. Yeah,
it is in there.
Yeah, so it shows you how, like where to take measurements. And then also there's the nutrition guide, which will show you all the shopping lists and your plan breakdown. So like plan, is it ABCD?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's calories, the calorie brackets are broken up in that way. And then you also there's a recipe booklet where it has like 81 recipes or something like that to go along with the Shift Shop nutrition. But what's really cool about in the nutrition guide is for each plan, it shows I just lost my train of thought, like what I was trying to say. Oh, it shows like exactly an example of a day on your meal plan. So it says like follow this plan Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then this plan Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So if you want to take away the thinking, just stick straight forward to it, which I'm going to try this time, then it's pretty laid out for you as far as meals go and containers and how to fit it all in your meals. So look for that. And then it has a shopping list that goes along with that meal plan sample for you. If this is all going over your head, then you need to look at it because it's really, 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 really helpful. Otherwise, it's going to seem overwhelming if you don't look at this stuff. Yeah. And we are more than happy to help you answer questions or figure out what it's saying if it seems confusing. Okay, other thing I want to talk about is Chris Downing says it all the time, food is fuel. I know you've heard that before, but as a whole, like our nation doesn't really practice that, okay? That food is fuel. Food is fun is kind of more how we live. And so that was a hard one for me. I mentioned that my nutrition wasn't very good the first round that I did. And I have a lot of excuses that I'm not going to list out for you, but this time I'm really going to focus on food being fuel. And like Carly was saying, if you're hungry, you should eat. It's not like you're starving. It's just helping us figure out what we should be eating, what we should go for when we're hungry. And there is a green container suggestion, but it's all you can eat veggies. So if you're hungry, when in doubt, eat vegetables. And that's all I had for dinner, actually, was I had a few eggs, but I had vegetables and I was stuffed. I'm like, wow, when you eat like healthy food, it sustains you so much like more. You feel full because junk food, it doesn't like trigger that thing in your brain that says you're full, or it doesn't like it like delays it for a long time. So you can eat a lot of junk food before you start to feel full. Okay, and so along with this line with food is fuel, what I want you to do is look at your calendar for the next 3 weeks, and I want you to pick out times where, it might be harder to live this motto. Like what I mean is going out to eat or a party, or your husband volunteered you to bring brownies to a party. That would be mine, like on Thursday. So, so look for those days in your next 3 weeks. Know that it's coming and come up with a plan of how to get around it and stick to your food because you can still enjoy yourself in social situations and still eat on plan and still feel good about yourself and still find food. So, did I need to cover anything else, Carly?
No, I don't think so. I think that's awesome. I really like what you said about looking at your calendar. Like that's where I fail sometimes if I don't. And then I'm stuck in a situation like, I didn't plan for this, and now I'm, grabbing crap I shouldn't grab. So,
right. Yeah. My plan, like for the brownies, I'm going to be drinking like my Shakeology while I'm making brownies.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Or maybe I'll have my husband make the brownies.
That might be a better idea.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, that's so good. Do y'all have questions? And it doesn't necessarily just have to be about nutrition. If you haven't got your package yet, you might not know anything about the containers, okay? But your containers are coming. And I think I have a little graphic that tells you the measurements for the containers. So if you don't have them yet, you can just use like a half a cup, a third a cup, a quarter cup, like just to help you. And guys, those are just to get you to understand what you're supposed to eat and how much of it. Like don't eat it out of the container, pour it onto a plate so you can see how much food it is, okay? Because it's always more, or at least for me, it's always more than I think. So keep that in mind. But anyways, any questions? I always talk.
About how to access BOD or anything like that too, BOD, Beachbody On Demand?
Yeah, or the My Challenge Tracker app. Is anyone not in the My Challenge Tracker app?
Can't figure it out or something.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. That's where we are every day. Like that's where we're connecting with everybody.
I have a question.
Yeah, is that Rachel?
Yes.
Okay, what's up?
Since I don't have my packet yet, it said it should be here Saturday. So that means I don't have any Shakeology. And so do I just look, if it says it's a red, do I just look to see what's a red and substitute for the rest of the week then?
Yeah, that's what I would do. But dude, Rachel, I can give you some or meet you somewhere too.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll message you because I can just give you a few also just to have them.
Okay. That would work.
Cool. Well, I'll just, I don't know, message me and remind me, or I might remember. Who knows?
Okay.
I'll try to remember.
Okay. If not, I'll message you.
Okay, perfect.
Catherine said something, and I think I talked over her.
Yeah, I'm not on the challenge tracker, I don't think. Is it the app on the phone?
It is. Tell me, I used the email address that you signed up as a customer with. So send me a message with your email address, your Team Beachbody one, and I'll add you with that one. Because there might have been a grammar error or something that I needed.
But I just don't even think I've downloaded the app, so that
might be it
as well.
Yes, that could be it. It's just called My Challenge Tracker app.
Okay.
It's totally free, and should have an invite if I did the right email.
Well, and there should be a link to download the app from the email.
Yeah, if you receive the email. So either way, just send me your email, Catherine.
Okay.
And download the app too. But yeah. I'm going to write down 2 notes because I'll forget.
Does anybody have trouble figuring out how to access any of the workouts? Or do you understand the program, like the week by week? Then we'll probably just explain that. Any questions about that?
And you can print off the agility markers. I don't know if you saw that post I posted the other day. I mean, they're just paper ones. You can order some too, but honestly, I think you'll be okay without it unless you really want to order some. I mean, they're cool if you want them. They're not cool.
Well, what's cool about them is I think they're silicone and they stay in place.
Yeah, and you can. Some people ride on them. I've been doing my cardio ones outside, so I've just been using soft. But
I've been using my son's like soccer. What are those things called? Soccer cones. So.
I never played
or paper plates. Like, I mean, you don't have to have them, but they are cool.
Yeah, no, they are. They are cool. Any other questions? Not that those were questions, just comments. But, yeah.
I have another question.
Go for it.
Okay, the yellow. I do not like really anything that is on the list. I can tolerate a sweet potato, or I guess there's maybe a white potato in week 2. But the rest of it, I mean, do I have to have a yellow serving with my meals when it calls for it, or can I just skip that altogether?
I suppose you don't like beans or white potatoes or anything.
I mean, white potatoes okay, but I mean,
you don't like beans.
I can't eat it every day.
Yeah.
There's no way. I mean, I'm going to force myself to eat a sweet potato or a white potato, and the rest of it, no. The only way I ever eat anything that contains beans is I hide it in other food.
No, okay, it's okay. I'm just trying to think. What do you think, Erin?
I think that I don't think skipping it completely is a good idea. Nutrition-wise, you need especially because the workouts are hard, so you're going to need something.
Hey, does anyone else hear that, or is it just me?
I hear it.
Yeah, it's very loud.
I'm going to mute everyone for just a second, see if, sorry, because I can't hear very well. Okay, can you guys hear it anymore? Oh. Is it gone? Is it me? Hang on, let me mute. Okay, do you guys hear it anymore? Okay. Everyone's muted but me, so I'm gonna unmute Aaron. You guys can unmute yourself though too, if you want to talk. I'm not doing it so you can't talk, it's just because I couldn't hear. So don't hate me. Okay, Aaron, sorry. I think you were talking.
What? Well, I'm trying, no, I don't know what I was saying. I do think it's important to have some kind of carb, just because these workouts are so intense. So skipping it altogether, I think would be hard on your body. I'm trying to think of, you know what? Well, what about milk? What if she like did milk with her Shakeology and counted that as her yellow?
Yeah. What do you think? Do you like milk, or what if you?
You guys are gonna kill me because I don't even like milk.
No, I don't drink milk either, so I don't blame you.
Okay.
What about what if she just added a grain in?
I think so. I think so.
Just to give you more energy, like brown rice or quinoa or something like that.
Okay, that I can do.
Okay, just do that, and I think you'll still. It's not going to affect your results drastically. Like, I think it's gonna keep you nourished the way that you need to be. So I think you should do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. What else? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, if you think of any other questions, just do it. The message thread is so you guys can reach us immediately if you need it. So if you have a question, just shoot in the message thread. No problem. Okay. And I think that's it. Thanks guys for getting on. You guys are awesome. I know Lindsay and Catherine, you guys are later, so thank you for staying up late for us. No.
Thank you.
Yes, for sure. Okay. Well, I'll let you guys go.
Okay, see you guys.
It was good to talk to you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.